Hey everybody, welcome once again to our Low on Health game video review where it goes from the games I'm playing recently. This current video is going to cover SSX for the 360 and Binary Domain also for the 360. Now, SSX was a game series I actually played a lot on the PS2 era, and I really enjoyed it. It was very kind of just fun. It was kind of like the Tony Hawk of snowboarding, and we kind of haven't had SSX for a while now. And I have to say, it's a very, very good game. I found myself enjoying it a lot. It was just fun to actually just go down the slopes and do tricks and whatnot. It has a very much a good, cool style of its own. Its music, I cannot stress its music is just freaking awesome. I'm not a big fan of dubstep, but I guess it was dubstep before we didn't call it dubstep. But it just fits this kind of gameplay perfectly. Like when you're listening to the music will basically come when you go on jumps, the music will fade out. But then when you land, the music will come in hard, and it's just awesome. It's just really cool and immerse you. There's plenty of different different kind of tracks and whatnot. There's a single player campaign which is really cool. I really much enjoyed it. And there's kind of a global campaign which is also really cool because there really isn't one-on-one racing or whatnot, but you can put different geotags up and racing with people's ghosts, and there's just a lot to do. And this is a game I'm really debating on down the road picking up cheap because I just enjoyed it so much, and there's so much to do, and it's just fun. It's very rare that I ever just find a sports game like this that I can just enjoy, but pulling off the tricks and everything was just fun. The characters are really cool, they're vibrant. It's just a really good game, and I was more or less surprised by how much I enjoyed it, and this is why I play so many different types of games. Even though I kind of knew I was going to like it, it was just kind of reassuring that this was a game series that they actually kept true and they did a good job bringing it into kind of the next gen. And I really, really do recommend it to people, mainly because it's a good, solid game. It does really cool autolog stuff, which is basically keeping track of everything. I mean, if one of my friends had this, I feel there'd be a bigger community and we'd be playing it more. But I just loved it. The gameplay is solid and it's just fun. Moving on here, Binary Domain is a game that none of you have probably heard of. Best thing to say, it's from the people that gave the Yakuza people, who basically brought me the Yakuza games, their studio. So for me, I love the presentation of it, like just the cutscenes, the character models and everything. It has that kind of, not necessarily kooky Japanese fare, but just has that Yakuza kind of vibe to it, and I thought that was just awesome. The story in this game really, I'm not going to say kind of blew me away, but I enjoyed a lot. Like, I thought it was going to do certain twists and turns, and it kind of did, but then threw another curve, and I just really, really enjoyed it a lot. The best way to say it is it plays like Gears of War. If you played a Gears of War game, third-person shooter, it plays just like, the reload's the same, pretty much exactly just like Gears of War, except there's no co-op. That's kind of a detractor on this game. I really wish there was co-op. There is a cool kind of trust system, which basically, as you perform in the game and you actually have basically interactions with your teammates, you can kind of praise or do different, kind of commands or whatnot, and you kind of build their trust. And that will actually dictate your ending to a point. And I didn't really know that. A lot of people were just saying that whole trust system is bullshit, but it actually matters that in the end game. I thought that was very cool. I really, really like that. It also has voice support, which is kind of weird that a lot of games don't do this because it's hit or miss, but you can just basically use your headset and say yes or no to how they talk to you, or give them vocal commands, which I think is really cool because usually nowadays they try to shoehorn all that stuff to connect, when the system itself can still do it. All it needs is a mic. So overall, I have to say I really much enjoyed Binary Domain. If you like third-person shooters, give it a try. I just honestly want to say, if you just enjoy video games, give this a try. It's just a solid, good game, and I really like the story. I want to be able to discuss the story with more people, and I know nobody on my friends list will play this game ever, but definitely you're not going to be able to rent it besides through GameFly. But I enjoyed it. I really wish more people would play it, and that's kind of about it. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.